a great deal of the time I spent with the teacher who abused me was sitting in the basement of their split level house, um, in a chair or in the couch with the fire burning in the fireplace. This was Minnesota after all, so it's cold all the time, and so you can have a fire just about any time of the year. Um, and talk. He would talk to me about, you know, uh, about philosophy and history and literature, and we would listen to music, and he would just talk and talk and talk and talk. And this would be for 4 hours or 3 hours or 6 hours. And uh, my parents, it was difficult for them to um, to challenge what was going on. Um, uh, and so they let me spend all this time over there. And um, and so after a while, you begin to lose, or I did, any kind of sense of proportion. And since, in this case, much of the abuse was situated in a false sense of specialness or extraordinariness, that it's just you come to believe all this stuff about yourself and about the person who's abusing you. Um, and so a part of my healing has been trying to find my way back to normal, though I wouldn't necessarily identify it as such. I wouldn't have until later. Now, I wrote a book about walking to Minnesota, and uh, and as I'm and as I'm walking to Minnesota, I had no intention of writing a book when I did it, but as I was doing it, and then I was reflecting on the experience, having written about it, I realized that the story I was trying to tell was how great insight, and love and commitment can come from the most ordinary and normal people among us. That you don't have to be some extraordinarily insightful and sensitive person. Uh, you just have to know how to how to look for it, and where to find it, and 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 of course, and reinforcing the reality of that. Although using reality is a problem, it's enabled me to find my way back to normal, to be just Tim Herwig, to be just this regular person who's living a life alongside all these other people who are just living their lives and having relationships and a job and a family and a house and a car and whatever, um, just like everybody else, and not like some isolated, emptied out, extraordinary lie, which is what I what I accepted.